All right. This is a big game. This game basically is going to determine whether or not I go to the playoffs or I go to a regular bowl. It's hard to earn any respect out there as UCF, but Forvin Godsbane doesn't care. All he knows is respect. Or earning it. I don't know what I was trying to fucking say there. Alright.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and
We them boys.
Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the UCF Knights, taking on the 13th-ranked team in the land, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Knights will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So FIU's offense takes the field for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackle.
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Woo!
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
Open field on the right.
Let's go.
Take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers.
Wait, hold on. Let's make sure that we are on varsity. Oh my god, we're on freshman. I gotta go back to the fucking beginning. Now we're ready.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the UCF Knights, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Knights will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. The Panthers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success.
No doubt, and the whole field slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can it continue? Against better competition and championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Fires to the wideout.
Shit.
Picked off.
Terrible.
The opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay?
Terrible
struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Scott. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone. You know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you dial in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
The give to the back.
Oh.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they
Scared
mean
me
by
is what they
gang
did.
tackling.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football. And this...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Off the play fake. Steps away to find some room.
Oh my God.
Intercepted, a first half turnover.
No
to swing
way.
momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The UCF offense back on the field, ready
Terrible
to go to
pass
work.
again. I saw the guy. Just figured I could fit it in. I'm being an idiot. This ain't like these other
conference.
conference using things. God damn it!
Touchdown, UCF! Great job by the back on the
Damn,
option.
dude.
Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he tacked on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The hand to the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll run play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets it to him on the screen. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come up field and those situations where you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the running back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hughes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal touchdown.
So the decision has been made,
Hell
and the coach will take the penalty. The Knights line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field.
All right, boys, lock in.
Last time they had it, to punt it
Yeah,
away from
2
deep
picks
in
to
their
start
own
the game. That's
territory. Hoping
crazy.
This drive will be more productive. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. FIU pushing tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's complete to the left. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Touchdown with static black fucker.
Gets the back moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fourth down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
Clutch.
Took it all the way.
All I know is how to be clutch.
With a first and goal. And the Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
It's good. He hit that right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Briggs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights are facing third and inches. He'll go to the sneak. The Knights will have it first and 10. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Makes
What?
the grab.
Why did I pick that?
Closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense is just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it.
Holy shit, that guy just ran up and punched me.
Don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger. There he goes. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
4 wideouts set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this.
No,
they
you
want
gotta
to try
catch
to do
that, buddy.
something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
And that ball's incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Dude, this defense is nuts. They're eating me alive right now.
He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Generated that pressure.
The offensive staff coming into this one, they knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Scott. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Florida International offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really play off your defense's effort.
Where's that extra juice, buddy?
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Unloads to the right.
No way!
Wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception.
Low light of my guy's career here. Jeez, dude. 3 first-half picks. Never matter. We're bouncing back. I ain't afraid.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Hughes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
What?
He's got it at the 25. Touchdown Knights. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
We've
And if
got
this
to wake
quarterback
up.
gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job
Holy
to do
shit,
the rest,
this is
right?
brutal.
You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go.
What a play! What a play! Let's
45-yard line, mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top.
Come on, you gotta go faster than that, buddy.
And passing, had a phenomenal year. Now is the time, late in the season, when you can go win those individual awards.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Inside the 25. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Let's go!
Catch. He gets it in.
Don't call it a comeback, motherfuckers. I'm getting exposed though. I should be ranked like 20th at bats.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Boom!
And the defense got him at the 27.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Barney. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense round to the football?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The short hands, it's Thomas. He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the 1st down. Here's a timeout.
Can we take a lead before half?
Here late in the 1st half. The kick is on its way.
Let's go.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Running through contact.
Oh, you gotta outrun that motherfucker.
Get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Timeout call by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're going to run it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
Let's go.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
What an incredible game.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Getting set for the point after.
Oh!
Oh, and he missed.
Idiot.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 7 over Auburn. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Caught close to the marker. It's Barney. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he has to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Barney. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I'll take it. Free interception at the end of the game.
Join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Simpkins. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Got out of trouble and throws. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make a catch.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Pressure coming. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house.
Let's fucking go.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time
Scotty
to be able to
Poppins.
throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this all...
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Okay, ready? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Barney. Still running at the 40. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand and rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they'll even grab the laces, and you can tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
He'll pull it on the read. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, UCF! Lining up for the point after and the lead.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success.
There he goes. The tag.
No!
On the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, I'll tell you, you just can't quantify how much this guy has meant to his offense running the football. Leads the nation in rushing yards. He's the guy.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. This is a designed run. He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Briggs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Knights are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Off the RPO complete. Touchdown Knights! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Almost took that to the house.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Panthers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Trying play action. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This is a free safety that not only can play in the middle of the field and play center field, but he can lock up man-to-man as well with great coverage. You saw it there.
Quarterback making adjustments. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
FIU set up with another 1st down. Motion from the back. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Woo!
The top.
What?
This defense has a lot of different ways they can attack you.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
I was in.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a
What?
delay of game.
What? Were you not reviewing my fucking
The
play
offense
call?
couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Are you fucking serious?
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. He'll set up to throw. And the quarterback
This is such
knocked
bullshit.
down back at the 13.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Tried to get there by himself, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to try to run the football down here close to the end zone, just not able to punch it in on that last 3rd down attempt, so now they've got 4th down at the 2-yard line.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to slam it.
Fuck!
Goal line defense on 4th down, and they give him nothing, making the stop at the 2. The Knights are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Leaves it with the running back. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
The Knights with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
The Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rides the back and leaves it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice...
Turning it on! He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Scott. Hard running there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
On third down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's
All right, baby. This is where we come back for the clutch win.
And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Leaves it with the back. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Are you fucking serious?
Smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the
Oh,
contact.
fucking God.
Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Got room to work. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced it.
He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
And they had been practicing.
Let's go! That's huge!
That made them think they could overload
Woo!
the right-hand side.
Let's
and they were
fucking
able to
go!
get back there to block that kick.
Let's fucking go.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. And I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He leaves it with the back.
Fuck!
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Puts it out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. They'll run the sneak for it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to.
Oh, we going. We going on this one.
First down and 2nd and 6. Across the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your...
Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Got it set up on the outside. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. Smashes through the tackle. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and bowling into the line. Touchdown, FIU! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
And the lead's now 4, so you go for 2, try to get it to 6 to at least make them have to kick the extra point if they're going to beat you. Into the end zone, 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown.
Clutch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I'll watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. This time it's complete.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle. Force the 4th there.
To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And the
That's
quarterback will
game.
take a sack back at the 36. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming
Hell
through with
fucking
clutch
yeah.
plays, making the winning plays at the right time, really
Massive.
set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
That's crazy.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We're still ranked 14 after that. That sucks. Still 14. Even though those teams in front of us lost, we're still 14 after that. We're 10-0. God, there's 5 other undefeated teams. That makes it pretty tough. Let's just see what happens here.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Florida International. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So FIU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for? From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Now on the move. Got the 1st down and more. It's a running room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
You know, they say sometimes for quarterbacks the hardest throws to make are when the guy's wide open. How do you miss that throw if you're the QB? Just put air on it. You could underthrow it by 10 yards. That receiver would have come back and fielded a punt.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Panther! Quick strike through the air for the score. All wideouts, no backs. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Florida International. And they take it in for 6. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. They'll immediately call timeout. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11.
29.
He'll do it himself on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up. QB draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Little touch pass to the receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make it.
Touchdown, FIU! And the route is on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. Downfield, they couldn't hook up.
I think that play right there.
Dude, we can't.
Big theme.
We can't have 5 passing touchdowns. Sorry, I gotta restart that game. That's just bullshit.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Florida International Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we are ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the FIU Panthers offense will have first crack at this one. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Finds a little space. It's a seam wide open. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game. FIU pushing tempo. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Quick step and go. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. First and goal coming up.
And that's another FIU.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Panthers! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he got loose. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
There he goes. Touchdown, Florida International. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem. Offenses all year long.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
3:25.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Quarterback making checks. To the air on second down. Looking left. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season. Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The official. The inside handoff. Fights off a defender.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Throwing right. It's caught. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Thanks to grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football. And he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Smash smashes through the tackle. And they keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. And he showed you he has the...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Panthers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
The Panthers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida International! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had...
Wow.
This is
The
what you're looking
backups.
for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care
The
of business.
backups
You know
just
you're gonna
went
win. It's
an
almost, it's like
8.
how many? How many
They
can
said
I win
we
by?
want
And I like
lunch.
that you keep your foot on the gas.
they
and just
ate.
continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going over.
It's not about the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, I made my statement to get into the college football playoffs. Let's see if they move me up at all. I mean, that's a good showing against Memphis. I let my backups play. I was a good boy. Alright. We fucking dominated, man. It was disgusting. Oh my god, commit. Someone commit to me, please. Jesus Christ. We still have to play Delaware. You have to be fucking kidding me. Oh, we moved up to 13. Let's go. We going in hard on this one.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. FIU pushing tempo. With jet sweep pass. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, what a move. And runs through another one. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes a man miss. Breaks into the open. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They want to run this quarterback. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
And they've inched closer and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt tying the game, they instead want to take the lead on 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to sneaks it into the end zone.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
Shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier? Just finding...
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Open space at the 25. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Panthers.
Show me that replay, baby.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ow.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, there you go. End of the regular season. Who would have thought we'd be here? Let's get some. Oh, come on. End of the regular season. shit. I'm gonna make the fucking playoffs if I win this game. That's insane. Alright, no playoff games tonight, but we'll do one more just to get there and see what happens with the standings and all that shit. Should be fun. Nothing else, my practice. But this will be fun. Sorry for the background noise. I'm laying in bed now. See the world's worst help close for this one.
battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. We are in Pitbull Stadium, just outside Miami, the home field of the FIU Panthers. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane on that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Panthers offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step.
Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, FIU. Way too much speed in that play.
And just like that, this offense is on the board with a
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle, but forced down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Back to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. And moves the football to the 27. And
First downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. He keeps it. QB draw. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, that's
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Jukes to get free. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Pass hot. Can he get in? They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line,
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense has got it.
Oh, my
Breaks
God.
free. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. How about the starting field position? They begin with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout. Florida International.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
He'll hand it off. zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off, powering through. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already.
He missed it. Off target that time.
And off that miss, it's still a 12-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Aggies, as they come roaring back now. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close.